Hello. Um, I'm Z. Hi team. Hi friends. I wanted to do this very not practice video. So you can see I'm in the car. I'm in the car line waiting for my girls to come out of school. And I was thinking at home, you know what? I have a lot of friends on Facebook now and a lot of followers. And not everybody has met me in person. So I decided to do a video so you guys can see who I am and listen to my voice, see my face, my new haircut. So my name is Sirelkis, and most of the people that I've met can't pronounce my name, so they call me Z, and that's okay. I've been Z for many years. I've been living in the USA for the last 10 years. I've been married for 10 years. I am 34 years old. I have two wonderful kids that drive me cray-cray. They're 3 and 7, a boy and a girl, Jojo and Ziti, and I love them. The reason for this video, I've been talking to a lot of people online, and some of them were under the impression that I've always been into fitness and health, and that is not true. So I wanted to tell you how I came across to do what I'm doing right now. You don't have to listen. If you want to click out, that's fine, but some of the people wanted to actually know about it. So no, the answer to that question is no. I was never skinny. I was never into health and fitness. If anything, I was the first one to say that I was sick at gym class just because I didn't want to run or jump or do jump rope or play with a ball. Anything that involved moving my butt, nope, not for me. So, you know, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico, and for those out there listening to my video, you all know that being born and raised in Puerto Rico, the last thing we eat is veggies and fruit unless they're hidden behind or inside our arroz con habichuelas, which is rice and beans. Because, you know, we are raised like that. The Puerto Ricans believe that to be healthy and fit, we have to eat rice and beans every day and then maybe a salad. Rice and beans every day and then maybe a yogurt. Rice and beans every day and maybe drink some water, but most of the time it's pop or juice. Something with sugar or high calories, it doesn't matter. So yes, that's how I was raised. I would eat anything I wanted. My mom and my dad never controlled my portions. My portions were my eyes. Meaning, if my eyes were satisfied with the portion that I put on the plate, then I would stop putting stuff in the plate. But if my eyes were still hungry, I would keep on adding food to that plate, girl. And boys. Ice cream, you name it, I ate it. McDonald's, you name it, I ate it. Burger King, you name it, I ate it. Every day, I would stop at least once at a drive-thru, or I would make my mom stop because I couldn't drive when I was little. I went to an all-girls Catholic school, and there was not an official healthy menu back then. I mean, I was born in 1979, so everything was fried or pizza or mac and cheese or high-processed foods or tuna sandwiches with a lot of tuna and Cokes and ices and candy and all the stuff that we're not supposed to be eating. So yes, I was always on the chunky side. And as I grew older, it packed up on me. So when I was in middle school, high school, it's when I started to actually see the weight adding up. I believe in 8th grade, I was probably a size 14 already. And it was really hard for me. And I'm stepping out of my comfort zone like they recommended me. And I'm going live with this. And the school that I went, middle school and high school, I was a target to be made fun of. My size, I was not popular, or I was into studying, or my family didn't have a lot of money, or I didn't have a boyfriend, or I didn't have a car. Gossip, rumors, you know, it still happens, and it shouldn't. So that took a lot on why I ate. It's not an excuse, but it is the truth. I hid my emotions with eating. So if I was unhappy, I would eat. If I was mad, I would eat. If I had anxiety, I would eat. And that never stopped. As I grew older, I never changed my attitudes. I never changed my ways. When I went into college, it changed a little bit. I did start dancing, so a little bit of the weight came off, but I was still eating not healthy. So I got married, moved, had my first kid, gained 90 pounds. 90. So I went all the way to 212 pounds, and I thought that I was going to have a 100-pound baby, and my baby was only 7 pounds. And I dropped a little bit, but then I would still eat as if I was pregnant. So I gained the weight back. And because I was comfortable on my size, and my husband wouldn't tell me otherwise because he loves me that much, I didn't care. So I kept on eating whatever and buying whatever. And the only exercise I would do was flip the remote control. And it was awesome. My fingers were really, really fit. So yes, it was until I started to get a little bit fatigued and I couldn't sleep, and I would run behind my daughter and get tired. Every time I go to the doctor, my blood pressure numbers were high. I would start to feel a little bit jittery and shaky, so they did testing for diabetes, and I was pre-diabetic. My mom is diabetic. My dad has high blood pressure, high cholesterol, so it runs in the family. Or pretty much we don't run in the family, that's why we get sick. So that was my first wake-up call, but I still didn't change anything. I went to work, my daughter grew older, and one day, this is a story I tell everybody on my team, one day I went to buy new jeans because obviously the ones that I had were tight again, and my daughter was almost 3, and I remember her sitting on the stroller, and I had a size 16 jean. And I'm jumping my way. You know how we are, that we refuse to go a size higher. And I'm jumping everything that I have inside that size 16. And I couldn't get it in. So I grasped an image of me on the mirror. And my daughter was like, huh? What are you doing? And that was like, I don't need a second or third strike. That was like, that's my aha moment. What are you doing? You're 20-something years old. Your daughter is 2. You just got married. You have an entire life ahead of you, and you just want to keep buying bigger size jeans and jumping yourself into it and not be healthy and not be happy just because you don't want to give up on the french fries and the soda and the ice cream or all the happy, fun things that we eat. Guess what? That pleasure lasts 30 seconds. And then the guilt stays more than that, and the pound takes longer than that to take off. And your health is something that you need forever and ever. If you want to be there for your kids, which I wanted to be there, I actually wanted to have another one. If you want to set the example for your kids, do you want your kids to actually grow up and be sick? When you leave them on earth, you want them to live at their fullest. So everything struck me at once, and I'm like, what am I doing? So I made a promise to myself that I would never buy another pair of jeans or jump myself into one of them until I went down. And it wasn't about being skinny, and it wasn't about being size 0 or size 1, 3, you name it. It was more about me feeling healthy, me feeling right, me being able to run behind my daughter without puking, feeling great, being able to sleep, having a positive, healthy life, and setting the example for my daughter. So that's when we decided to start working out, and somebody let us use Insanity. Yes, it was borrowed at the beginning. We all do it. And I remember putting it in and saying, this is impossible. After just 5 minutes, I give up. I stopped the video and I crashed out. I'm like, there's no way in 4 hells that anybody can go through Insanity without puking, passing out, or having to be resuscitated. You know, I immediately dismissed the opportunity that was right in front of my face. But my husband kept going on, and he's quite of a pusher, and I got a little bit jealous. So I decided to give it a try again and follow the nutrition. And yes, it was very, very hard. I'm not going to blame you, because it took me 2 times, meaning 8 months, to be able to do Insanity without causing H&T or passing out on the floor or crying at the end or feeling like I was going to die. Yes, it took me 8 months. But with the nutrition that I followed and the exercises, I lost 90 pounds. And I went all the way to the size that I wanted to be. I was feeling healthy. My blood pressure was down. No more prediabetes. No more pain anywhere. No more anxiety. No more depression. So that was like a bell ding on my head. It works. And it doesn't work because it's on TV. It doesn't work because Shanti did it. And it's not because it's Beachbody and now I do Beachbody. It works because regardless what plan you stick to, whatever nutrition plan that you want to follow, if you stick to it and you don't cheat and you stop taking those small moments of weakness where you say, okay, it's Friday, I'm gonna eat out. It's my birthday, I'm gonna eat out. It's my neighbor's birthday, I'm gonna eat out. It's my cat's birthday, I'm gonna eat out. If you stop fighting those excuses to delay your process, it will work. Simple as that. Follow your nutrition every day. Stop cheating. Want it as much as you want to breathe, and you will get there. So that was my motivation for today. And on the next video, I'll let you know how I came up into coaching. That's very interesting. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.